NBA Live 2019. Played by me, Bradley Gordon Gab, the one. Be easy. And this, again, is NBA Live 2019. Team play or personal best? So, sorry. Got to thinking. Got to thinking. Oh, gosh. You guys took off. It'll be nice. That way y'all gonna have to figure it out today. Oh.
It's NBA action on EA.
9-10.
The Charlotte Hornets control the tap. To Batum. To Rozier. Oh, nice find for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Hawks have it to Parker. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Collison into the front court, trailing by 4.
Sorry.
Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Rozier with it. Leads a bucket to Nick Batum. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Into the front court comes Collison. He'll run the offense. Parker to Collison. Parker. His first effort off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Leads 4. Deep 2 there, won't go.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Allen Crabbe. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him. Hornets have the basketball. To Batum. Has a look. Nikola Batum. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays.
How you doing?
You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Parker. And he'll go to the foul line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Okay.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Allen Crabbe. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Smith with the basketball. Leads 5. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Allen Crabbe. Nothing going here on that drive. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Rozier into the front court. Up 5. Batum. Nothing going here on that drive. Williams all the way, but his shot stays out.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body controls everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
To Allen Crabbe. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in, gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there, lets it fly.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Now a steal by Atlanta. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers, and now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
Into the front court comes Smith. Up by 3. To Rozier. Here comes the screen. Has a chance, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot.
Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Here's Atlanta. To Allen Crabbe. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Rozier. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Allen Crabbe. From long range. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got the dogfight.
Rozier with it. It's 14-12. Batum. Not that time.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Down low for Len. Oh, big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
To Rozier. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Smith shot, no good. Finish that. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. They trail by 2. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rozier. Shot clock winding down. Rozier, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Runner's good there.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Ah, let's go, team. Do our best. All right, these 2. Start working with these 2. All right, this way too.
To Rozier. To Nick Batum. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Screen coming. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Backcourt. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. Screen coming. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans can never do, even if you're not known for it.
Hornets right now in possession. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Gets it in the left corner. 5 on the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Rozier into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. But 2. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Hawks with the basketball. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Through 1 here at State Farm Arena with the Hawks out in front. Jay and I back to downtown Atlanta after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports.
Damn it.
1 quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a... To Rozier. Short jumper won't go down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Has a chance. Time expires to end the first half. The Hawks with a nice advantage.
So, guy. So, I'm trying to send Nick for.
Thanks, Ed. The Hawks entered halftime with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks.
Let's go.
The Hornets were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. These are the guys getting buckets for the Charlotte Hornets.
Game track. Steals.
The Hornets seem to be giving the ball away in this matchup like they're working for a charity. Too many times they've given up steals, and the results have been terrible.
Player of the half.
Collison has been incredible around the basket, doing everything necessary to dominate the boards.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number
Good
2.
time. No, it's clean.
Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
It's Atlanta ball. To Parker. Plenty of contact. Your shot no good.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
To Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. To Allen Crabbe. Fires the 3. Tough shot. No good for Allen Crabbe. And throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. To Parker. Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Jabari Parker. He's 3 for 7.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Smith with it up top. His guy's down 11. To Batum. Down low to Williams. Stuffs it down with authority.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
To Rozier. Deep left corner. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Jabari Parker.
I want the ball. Yo.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Rozier with it.
No.
Trailing by 11. To Nick Batum. Can't connect from inside. Runner here won't go down. Batum goes to the right side, trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Zaire Smith at the line. Misses the first. He missed a pair of free throws. Collison into the front court. They lead it by 14. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys leading by 14.
Big pick right there.
Deep right corner. Parker. Has a chance. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Trailing by 14. Spinning shot. Won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Batum. 4-3. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Collison into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Parker. Slam dunk. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Nick Batum. Nikola Batum. He's now 4 for 6.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Parker can't connect. Smith into the front court. 14-point deficit. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Terry Rozier at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Into the front court comes Collison. His team on top by 13. Got it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Smith now into the front court. Trailing by 15. Parker.
Hey, double screen.
Rozier into the front court. Down by 15. Has a look. Rozier shot no good. To Collison. Cody Zeller with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Screen coming. Batum. Won't go. To Collison. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Now a timeout coming here from the Hornets coach as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for Hawks have it. Surveys the floor. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Rozier with it. Down a bundle. To Batum. Nikola Batum. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. For 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That's a 24-second violation. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys down big. To Beasley. Rebounds taken in by Atlanta. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Nikola Batum at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Here comes the screen. No, pass stolen by the Hornets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Nick Batum. Jump is good.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
To Allen Crabbe. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game was scouting you for.
Hornets come up with it.
Good.
Rozier rocking the rim.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
To Allen Crabbe. And the finish. Slam dunk.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Doesn't get the bounce. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Hawks. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining.
Let's go. Good game, team. 5 rebounds, 4 and 7, 19, 24, 14. Trying to get my bigs. Get him pumped up too. Eating over there. Six assists. Oh, 1. Sorry, guys. They play pick and roll good. He had to go change out the offense a little bit. Because I like to bounce pass to my big man on the end, wrap it around that corner. That shit's so hot. Because the bounce pass so clean when you wrap it around. Oh my God. Nice cut. Get that foot inside. Like, huh? Dominant foot. Kind of sort of, right? Get both hands. Okay, if I wanted to wrap around. Bounce the ball, push your ass out the way. Huh? Got work tomorrow. Then a hair appointment. Yay! It's been a while. Well, work. Back to work. Like, yo. Stop leading me on here. You gonna give me this spot? Not. So I can start my channel.
Won by Atlanta. Collison.
Ah, fuck you, Jimmy.
Myers Leonard sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Jay, sometimes it's not just the heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that teams, opposing teams, are ready to play.
That's cool. That was strong.
Screen
Better
coming.
illegal.
4-3. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Into the front court comes Collison. Down 3.
Yeah, good.
Here comes the screen.
Right, let's go.
Dragic to Waiters. On the painted area, won't go down. Parker into the front court. They're down 3.
Let's get through there.
Waiters to Butler. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 2. That's what you want. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball.
Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Allen Crabbe.
God damn.
3-second count.
Holding the shit out of him. Going to go set a pick. Right.
Jimmy Butler.
You can
That's
feel.
now 4. He hasn't missed.
Can't play defense.
We all knew what was going to happen.
Hawks with the basketball.
Oh no. That's cool.
To Collison. Parker. His first effort off the mark. Dragic with the basketball. His team up by 7. Whoa! What a finish! Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved. In particular, your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Off the assist.
Another possession, they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Time for some new personnel into the game. doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in the safe place.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it
Think we
down.
can.
You know, teams usually shoot higher
I'm letting
percentages
go.
early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with the passing.
And the rebound taken down by Collins. Drives, but his shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
They'll go to Butler, down low. Has a chance? Not today.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Myers Leonard able to recover with the block. Butler to bring it up. His team on top by 8. Got it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Shot clock winding down to Allen Crabbe. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. Miami's got it. And scores. Strong take.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without it.
Way.
To Waiters. Shot won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Here comes the screen. Bam Adebayo sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Layup goes down. Well done.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Adebayo the rebound. Burke with it. His guys holding the big lead. Down low Randolph. Straight on look. No, he missed a short one there.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
It's the Heat with the possession. Here comes the screen. To Waiters. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. It was right there. Burke with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Randolph. for that touch.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Nice pass to set things up.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Shot from in close, no good. Collison into the front court, trailing by 14. Darren Collison, 4 out of 7.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Miami with the basketball. Screen coming. Trey Burke, old school, backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Count the basket at the rim.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Burke with it. The lead is 12. Waiters. Trey Burke. Hawks have the board. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Waiters. The big fella, Zach Randolph. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Old school equals high percentage.
Navigates through traffic, but can't finish. Burke with it. Up a dozen. Great pass to set it up. Waiters. They work it to Randolph. Down low. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Count the basket inside.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Burke with it. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. To Waiters. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Dion Waiters, not sure why he was left that open. Hits the 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Randolph. Surveys the floor. The big fella, Zach Randolph. 3 for 3 in this first half.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Into the front court comes Collison. Down by 15. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Has a look. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that net that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And he'll head to the line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Zach Randolph has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. And it's Butler with the rebound. Burke with it. Looking to make something happen to Randolph. Oh!
That kid can block out the sun, huh?
Beyond the arc for 3.
I didn't expect to go back so far. Yeah.
He'd have the basketball. Down low, Randolph. Intentional foul. He meant it.
Maybe a message was being sent.
Why ain't nobody there to push me back? I'm risky. Give me my foul.
Collison into the front court. Down a bundle.
There you go.
Working it outside to Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
James Johnson trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 69%. Whoops, that won't go. Dragic, guarded by Turner. To the outside. Runner here, won't go down. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Waiters.
God damn.
Short jumper misses. And the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Waiters to Dragic. Here comes the screen. Dragic. Tough shot. Well defended. Collison.
Oh shit. I thought she was gonna slip at that time.
Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Trying to cash in. That's no good. Driving right to the basket. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
Good defense.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys down big. Screen coming. Collison sizing up Leonard. Oh, emphatic slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
In the pocket.
Dragic. Here's Atlanta. To the rim, lays it up and in.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
They'll get it down to Leonard. Gets a shot up off the mark. Nice follow-up.
Good defense, man. The box out. Should have boxed out.
Continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this
Trying to
league,
figure out
you
where
have to
I'm
make
at.
sure that you continue to play with energy because
That's all
leads can
you.
evaporate quickly.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very
Let's go,
little to
team.
lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw
Oh,
good.
for sure,
And the lead
yeah.
back down to 15. To Butler. Alex Len with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Butler into the front court. His guys up by 15. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
And even his easy shots look difficult. It seems like the defense has completely disrupted his game. The bumping and pushing him has really thrown him off.
The drive, right to the basket. To Collison. Here comes the screen. Collison.
JP.
To Butler.
Knocked
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
New blood coming in for both sides. Couldn't keep. Down for Collins. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Butler. Here comes the screen. They'll go to Butler. Down low. And look.
Right. You like, hell nah, I ain't got that much
There's that
space.
old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're
You ain't
watching
got that
one
much
man
space.
carry four other players.
You
His
got that
back
much
has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Butler. Deep two there. Won't go. Flushes it home.
this type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Alan Crabb, down low for Len. And strokes it.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lanes, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Dragic to Butler. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
John Collins at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. 71% for his career. Free throws good. A 3-point play, and the lead back down to 12. To Butler. On the shot clock. Jimmy Butler for 2. Wide open look, won't go. Good look that time, but off the mark. Butler to bring it up. Lead is 12. To Randolph. Alex Len swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Alan Crabb, guarded by Myers Leonard. Can't connect. To Randolph. Curling inside. To Butler. Won't go. The follow won't go either. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, the Heat with the victory. As they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a present.
GG team.
The Heat
GG.
got the win in a close game. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry. And it was great. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
It's not a bad spread, but we still need more. Yeah, in double digits. Wow, I gotta learn. Can I, first and foremost, set loadouts to plays? Gotta learn that. Let's go, team.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Spectrum Center in Uptown Charlotte, tonight, the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Atlanta Hawks.
Let's go, Horny Hawks.
The Hawks control the tip. Collison to Allen Crabbe. Smith with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Nick Batum. Driving right to the basket. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Charlotte basketball. Screen coming. Surveys the floor to Rozier. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. The drive right to the basket. Rises for the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Has a chance. Collison's shot won't fall. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Looking to make something happen. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Into the front court comes Collison. Down just a couple. Parker to Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
It was right there. Batum gets it in the right corner. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he settled that.
Rozier with it. Leads 3. Shot from the lane won't go.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Perfect feed to set up the basket. Hornets right now in possession. Fires the 3. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Parker with it. Down by 1. Flushes it home. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball.
To Rozier. Now a steal by Atlanta. Can't connect from inside. Rozier into the front court. They trail by 1. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Allen Crabbe. And he's going to the free throw line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Allen Crabbe at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Hornets have the basketball. To Batum. Nikola Batum missed his first. That one goes.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
To Allen Crabbe. Jabari Parker sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Nick Batum. Has a look. Nikola Batum. 2 of 4 now.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Up by 3. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Allen Crabbe. Parker. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Straight down the middle. 4-2.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Charlotte with the basketball. Batum to Rozier. A lot of contact. No whistle. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Foul. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark in you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Here's Atlanta. Trying to cash in. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rozier with it. Leads just a point. Here comes the screen. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Driving right to the basket. Hawks have the board. No good.
Oh,
Defense
shit.
catching a break there. To Rozier. Rozier rocking the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Screen coming. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. Can't connect.
I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Hornets at the controls of this one. To Rozier. Short jumper won't fall. Not that time. Beyond the arc for three. Good offense beating good defense.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
To Batum. Not done. And a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. To Allen Crabbe. And stuffs it home. Now whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh leg. To Nick Batum. Shot from in close, no good. To Collison. Short jumper misses. Rozier into the front court. 5-point game. Nothing going here on that drive. Smith with a shot, it won't fall.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Nikola Batum, 3 for 6 now.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Batum to Rozier. No, I missed a short one there. Collison. Off the assist.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down 5. Over to the right side. Baseline drive. And counted at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocked loose. Hornets grab it.
God damn.
Nikola Batum with that.
Away from protecting the ball. You on my ass pulling me.
Now that's a contest.
Just because because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Collison. Shot clock winding down. Can't connect. Smith into the front court. Down a point. To Batum. Has a chance. Just off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Rozier with it. He'll run the offense. To Nick Batum. Here comes the screen. To Batum. Tough make through traffic.
Right
I
there.
was expecting the distance.
In the lane.
Fake that one and lay that one in.
Trying to use square play. Perfect time for square play.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Batum. Screen coming. Batum. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. Knocked loose. Collison. Fine to shoot. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Tough shot down. Collison. Off the mark.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Pass stolen by the Hornets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Down for Collins. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Charlotte basketball. To Nick Batum. No good. And he finishes at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Got it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Collison into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Mo Wagner at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. To Beasley. And throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
I got it too.
Into the front court comes Collison. Under a minute to go before halftime. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here comes the screen. Baseline drive. Shot from the lane won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Collison. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Hawks with the lead.
Let's go, team. Showing what we're made of.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Hawks are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks.
Let's go.
The Hornets have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've been scrapped, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scores for the Charlotte Hornets.
I know you guys.
Game
Nice
time.
play.
Bench points.
The Hornets are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Let's go. 60%.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything. All right, back to this.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Rozier into the front court. His guys down by 9. To Batum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Batum off the mark. No good. Collison into the front court. His team on top by 8. To Allen Crabbe. Runner here. Won't go down. To Rozier. Rozier rocking the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The
Eat
intensity
that
and
shit.
effort is off the charts.
Let's go.
That pass stolen by the Hawks.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Cody Zeller, a chip shot.
Oh
Just
my
incredible
God.
timing on that swap.
To Rozier. Alex Len pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nothing going here on that drive. Down low Collins. From the painted area, won't go down. To Nick Batum.
Shit, I picked up the wrong one.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes
Good pass.
infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients.
Good defense.
Caught the ball, they
That's
knew
my
exactly
boy.
what to do.
Into the front court comes Collison. Up by 6. Here comes the screen. Collison. Five to shoot for Atlanta. From long range, he was all over it.
Oh shit.
Rozier with it. The deficit is 6. Here comes the screen. That's
Good
what you like to
defense,
see
buddy.
off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
That was
Jay,
caught
let's see if
on my
that's a
man,
sign
not
for
on
him.
the
Well,
wall.
he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Collison missed it. John Collins.
Big fucking
Snatches it
block.
out of the air. It's a
Dunk this bitch ass.
And he's
No.
free throws coming up.
My nigga.
Coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that.
My man. My homie.
That wasn't a part of
My
the plan.
pal.
Allen Crabbe
My
has got 2 shots
fellow
coming.
wall builder.
First free throw is good.
Crowd worker.
Able to convert on both free throws. Rozier into the front court. Down 6. Short jumper.
Didn't think he was gonna be that open when he turned
See how you're
20.
playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit.
Count the bucket for 2.
And if
Oh,
you don't
wait, one
contest,
second.
he's knocking that down with ease.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Margins 8. Batum. Wide open look, won't go. Can't connect from in close. For 3, smothering deep. Rozier with it. Down 8. Batum. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Here comes the screen. To Collison. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Hornets right now in possession. To Rozier. Trying to cash in. Rozier, shot no good. Short jumper won't go down. The follow won't go either.
Wonder why.
With the basketball. His guys trail by 10. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Hornets have the basketball. From the outside, no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Collison slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Dang, bro, I can't do this shit without my team.
Batum. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Here comes the screen. The pass stolen by the Hornets. To Rozier. Stuffs it down with authority.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
And look out.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your...
Tired. Tired. I was going tired. Tired and crying.
Here comes the screen. Throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This
Why
is
is
the
it
type
so
of culture
cold?
that is fostered when
Because
you
it's
play with
October.
unselfish players. When you give
Shut
up a little
up.
bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great,
Wow.
that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys
I don't
smiling,
know.
when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, emphatic slam. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say.
Practice
Is
space.
this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Best practice team ever.
Nice pass to get things going.
Just like we practiced.
Any way you can get them.
To Collison. To Parker. Fires the three.
Oh,
Made his
good
first
shot,
triple, but he misses there. Rozier into the front court. 14-point deficit.
Well, he right there. We tagged him in this, man, like he a dirty porno.
And he knocks it down at the line.
Right, build a wall.
Batum to Rozier. Beasley to Batum. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Sorry, I couldn't see you.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You know, it reminds me out of a story.
Right down to you. Once I
He
did.
said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together.
I need to smack a bitch
That's
ass.
how you deliver a knockout punch.
God.
That's what we're seeing tonight.
Torture chamber, motherfucker.
Hawks with the basketball. Fires the 3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Just think it's tall in real life.
Knocked loose. Hawks have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
He gets it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it.
Good defense, good wall.
Led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocks it down off the step back.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Here comes the screen. To Rozier. Deep left corner. Batum. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. Collison into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Parker. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Has a look. Doesn't get the bounce. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down a bundle. Off the pro hop. Strong footwork.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Hey, buddy.
Cruises inside for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Batum. That misses with 3 seconds left. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
GG thing.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hawks got themselves a win here today. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup.
Oh, that's not bad. That's sexy, team.
The Charlotte Hornets didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. The Hornets got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Not bad.
Game track. Assists.
The Atlanta Hawks showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win. And it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Let's go.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Jabari. Whoa, 25 points tonight. 11 assists. Goddamn, let's go, buddy.
We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Let's go, wait, create space.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fuck your top plays. I got nothing to do with that.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Let's go. That's 5. 6, 6, 5. 7. And double digit. Almost double. That close. Oh. Goddamn. I'm even out there paying attention. I can't say paying attention, but like, take what we get. Hot damn. That's hot, T. I'm loving it. Alright, eye contact. Open to the ball. Thanks, Professor. He was like, that shit was whack. It was so whack that I don't even want to put audio to this shit. Because I'm going to say shit and whack so fucking much. I'm an old man, because I'm like, what the fuck? Now wait a bit. Put them in the blender. Get that cardio in. I never change. Nah. Can I get more? Take Britney Spears. I'm on CP3. Right now, they don't only two. How do I get CP3? Shit. Is it in the store? I don't remember seeing it in the store. Nah, what I got then? Look a lot of shit. JC, what up, man? Good to see you again. What? I thought I just saw like 4 or 5 of those. Cool beans. Oh. Open them all. Supersonic. Is that the GBs or the Kemp? Gotta read whatever you go. Goddamn dance. Ah, that sucks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna call it one for a minute. Have some tea and honey time. Ah.